Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Tito Dustin and today, ito naman ang i-vlog natin, this Fujitsu laptop. So marami nagko-comment na, Sir, can you do a full review on this Fujitsu laptop? Well, your wish is granted. Titignan natin kung ano ang maganda at pangit dito sa Fujitsu laptop na ito. At bakit ang daming bumibili ng laptop na ito? First of all, let's talk about the brand, no? Okay, Fujitsu laptop. Actually, mas kilala to sa ibang bansa. To be honest, mas kilala to sa Japan. And to be honest, isa to sa mga most selling brands ng Japan, which is the Fujitsu laptop. Ang kasabayan niya is mga Toshiba and mga LG. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, mas kilala natin ang Asus, Acer, Lenovo, and HP. Even doon sa mga Western countries, katulad ng America and Europe, mas kilala nila yung top 4 brands. Pero, if we're gonna talk about Japan, mas mabenta sa kanila itong Fujitsu. And to be honest, this Fujitsu laptop is actually, it's made in Japan. So, made in Japan na, and isa to sa mga highest selling brand nila, ang Fujitsu. Now, about quality naman, no? Kilala natin ang Japan na talagang maganda gumawa ng quality. Katulad ng mga made in Germany. Of course, sa kotse, mas preferred natin yung made in Germany or made in Europe. Siyempre, sa Japan naman, hindi rin nagpapatalo sa quality ang Japan. Well, I can attest to that na kahit dito sa Laptop Factory, ang daming bumibili ng laptop na ito. Pero ngayon, titignan natin ang pros and cons ng unit na ito. Titignan natin kung ano yung maganda at pangit dito sa Fujitsu laptop na ito. Tara, samahan niyo ako, unbox natin ito. Before you open it, no, it already comes with the Microsoft Office. Okay, so there's the Fujitsu logo here. Manipis yung box niya, pero mahaba. Okay. The box is color black. So, ito lang pala yung outer box. Ito talaga yung inner box niya, yung napaka-presentable. Tara, buksan na natin. Okay, so, charger is, it's 65 watts, and this is actually a Type-C charger. Ayos, oh. The pouch is color gray, and then color black from inside. So, not much. Wala na siyang ibang mga zipper, bukod lang doon. Pero makapal yung foam niya sa loob. So masasabi niyo safe talaga yung laptop niya dito. So it's color black. It's color black from everything. Even sa yung top cover, sa body, kahit sa ilalim, it's color black. Pero napakalaki ng print, laki ng mga printed materials dito sa ilalim, oh. And isang na-notice ko dito sa Fujitsu laptop na to is as in sobrang gaan ng laptop na ito. Ito yung mga tinatawag natin light, but I can't say that it is thin, hindi siya ganun kanipisan, pero magaan siya. Of course, we have some customers na conscious na rin sa bigat ng kanilang laptop. If you're a gaming enthusiast and you use gaming laptop, no big deal sa inyo yung bigat ng laptop. Pero of course, there are some customers pa rin na conscious sa bigat ng laptop nila. And ito diyan po pasok yung mga premium laptops natin. Fujitsu is actually a good brand. Magandang quality ang Fujitsu. Aside from that, there's a lot of ports on this laptop. Now, let's talk about the ports on this side first. So, we got here the Kensington lock. We got here dalawang Type-C and HDMI. There's a light indicator if it is charging, a USB Type-A, an audio combo jack, and this light is a power light. Okay. On the other side, we still got here the Ethernet or the LAN port. We also have another USB Type-A and an SD card. Okay, so napansin ko lang na in order for you to open it, kailangan mo munang i-open yan para mabuksan yan. At kakasya na dyan yung LAN port. Imagine niyo, well, hindi siya makapal. Hindi rin siya sobrang nipis. Pero, napagkasya nila maglagay ng LAN port dito. Yung LAN port kasi yung purpose pa rin niya is really ideal, especially sa mga corporate offices. Gusto nila naka-LAN yung connection nila rather than Wi-Fi. So, it's color black, but dito sa kanyang harap, there's actually a logo. So it's like number 8 or infinity. Baka ganun ang logo ngayon ng Fujitsu. It's a backlit keyboard. There's a sticker of an Intel Evo, and there's even a sticker of this logo made in Japan. O, diba? Pinagmamalaki talaga nila na made in Japan itong laptop na ito. It's because maganda naman kasi quality ng Japan. Now, about the dimension, which is hindi pa namin na-check. Okay, we have here a length of a 12-inch. Height is 7.9 inch, while the depth is only 0.75 inch. Okay? Viewing angle of this laptop is 180 degrees. Ayan, pwede mong i-flat. Now, let's talk about the specifications of this Fujitsu laptop. So, it's an i5 12th Gen that is 1235U. The base is 2.5 GHz while the Turbo Boost is 4.4 GHz. It comes with 2 performance cores and 8 efficient cores. So that's total of 10 cores with 12 threads. So it comes with a P cores and an E cores. Performance core and efficient core. Actually, malaki ang pinagkaiba ng 11 Gen compared sa 12 Gen. Actually, yung mga i5 12 Gen nga is mas mabilis pa sa i7 11 Gen. Of course, i5 12 Gen is still a decent processor. The memory of this laptop is already at 8 GB. The storage of this laptop is 512 SSD. As usual, yung mga normal laptops, 512 SSD. So the resolution of this laptop is 13.3 inch. So this is already a 1920 by 1080 Full HD. Aspect ratio is 16 by 9. The nits of this laptop is actually 400 nits. Normally kasi yung mga laptop is mga nasa around mga 200 or 300 nits lang. So by means of display, by means of clarity, napakaganda ng screen quality niya. Normally yung mga standard laptop, pag ginanyan mo na yung mga angulo nila, nag-iiba na ang kulay. So, etong laptop na ito, as you can see there on the screen, kahit sang angulo mo tignan, ganyan pa rin yung kulay ng laptop niya. So, this is an i5 variant, no? Don't worry, dahil meron din tayong i7 variant. Mas mahal siya ng onte, pero hindi ganun kamahalan. Alam niyo naman dito sa Laptop Factory, pag kaya natin benta ng mura, ibebenta natin ng mura. So, camera quality nga lang niya is hindi ganun kagandahan. So, hindi this is actually a cons for me for a premium laptop, no? Medyo maputi. Punasan nga natin yan. At ganun pa rin, maputi pa rin siya. So, yung laptop, yung camera quality niya is parang pang ano, yung parang pang mga below average laptops. So, in case that you're looking for a good camera quality, then I think webcam, bibili kayo ng webcam. Pero it still does the job na pwede pang, pwede pang video, pwede pang Zoom meeting, pwede pa rin pang video calls, ayan. And, what you're hearing right now is the audio quality coming from this Fujitsu laptop. And by the way, this laptop also comes with a camera shutter. So, pwede mong i-on or off for privacy. The microphone of this laptop is actually nandito katabi ng kanyang camera. I just noted this nung ginagalaw ko yung camera shutter niya. So, natatakpan ko yung microphone niya. It comes with 2 microphones, no? So, audio quality actually maganda. Maganda yung mic quality niya and maganda yung sound quality niya. And the sounds is coming from here. Dito sa dalawang ilalim na to. Because some laptops is actually nasa edge. Pero dito sa Fujitsu, nandito yung left and right niya, nandito sa harap. Para talagang tutok sa iyo yung tunog. About the keyboard of this Fujitsu, it's a backlit keyboard. It's not a full numpad, full keyboard with a numpad. Kasi may kita nyo lang yun sa 15 inch or sa 16 inch. But this is only just a 13.3 inch. About the keyboard quality, no, ang sarap mag-type dito sa Fujitsu laptop na to. As you can see there, no, yung keyboard talaga niya is malayo yung travel distance niya once you press it. Hindi siya katulad ng mga mechanical keyboards or yung mga standard keyboard. But if you're gonna compare this keyboard compared to other laptop keyboards na parang hindi mo na-feel yung pagta-type mo, well, this one, ibahin mo. Dahil once na nag-type ka dito, ramdam na ramdam mo yung kanyang keyboard. And actually, actually, marinig mo nga yun. Ang sarap na feeling mag-type dito. Okay, now, let's talk about the pros and the cons of this laptop. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the cons. So, ano napansin ko dito? So, hindi backpack ang kasama nito. And even the sling bag, walang kasamang logo na Fujitsu. Well, meron dito, ayan, Fujitsu, pero walang nag-stand out. Well, probably simplicity. Okay, so, kakailanganin nyo pa rin ng backpack or sling bag, pero maganda tong pouch na ito dahil sobrang kapal ng kanyang foam. So, talagang hindi madaling madamage yung laptop nyo pag nandito siya sa loob. About the cons of this Fujitsu laptop, probably the processor. It's an i5 12 Gen, wherein normally nasa 13th Gen na tayo or mga Core Ultra 5 na ang mga nire-release na bagong processor. Pero, as I mentioned, yung i5 12 Gen, malayo ang gap nito sa i5 11 Gen. And as I mentioned before, actually, mas mabilis pa ang i5 12 Gen compared to an i7 11 Gen. Isa pa sa mga cons nito, I'm not really sure if this is a cons, no? Kasi may mga customers kami, they love the OLED screen of the Fujitsu laptop. So this one, it's not an OLED screen. I'm sorry, this is the IPS display. Pero mas mura to dun sa OLED variant namin and mas mataas ang processor. Other cons on this laptop, probably yung tracking pad. I just noticed it. Tingnan nyo yung keyboard, no? And natin yung tracking pad. Medyo parang maliit na tracking pad niya, no? Hindi ganun kalakihan na compared sa mga ibang laptop. Well, this is because it's just 13.3 inch. If this is a 14-inch laptop, mas malaki ang body, baka mas malaki yung tracking pad. Pero I would suggest if you want to be more productive, you're gonna use a mouse. Pero if you're on the go, yeah, this tracking pad will still do the job. Hindi ko nga napansin kanina eh. Ngayon ko lang nakita sa appearance niya. So, isa rin sa mga cons din pala ng unit na ito, no? Yung kanyang camera quality. Malabo, maputi. So, parang below average. Pero na-compensate naman dun sa microphone, yung sa receiver ng microphone niya, and dun sa speaker niya, maganda naman yun. I don't see so much cons on this laptop. But if you do have any problem on your Fujitsu laptop, if you have thoughts about this, feel free to comment down below and I'll try to answer your questions one by one. Now, let's talk about the pros of this Fujitsu laptop. Number one, it's about the weight, no? Sobrang gaan ng laptop na ito. As in, mga nasa 1 kilogram ng laptop na ito. We're in sa mga gaming laptop, minsan umabot sila ng 3 to 4 kilos. So, parang bumitbit ka ng 4 na Fujitsu laptop. So, if you're the weight conscious guy, grabe oh. Gaan na laptop na to. Isa din pros yung kanyang display. Yes, it's not an OLED, pero tignan nyo naman yung screen quality niya. Kahit sa angle mo tignan, bibigyan ka ng magandang camera quality. So, maganda manood na Squid Game dito. And I'm not sure if this is a pros, but this laptop is actually made in Japan. So, Japan, kilala lang naman ng Japan sa magandang quality. So, sino ba ang target market nitong Fujitsu laptop na ito? Well, this is actually ideal sa mga photo editors is because of the display. It will give you a true color accuracy. Even sa mga video editors kasi maganda yung kanyang screen quality. And if you're in the Go type person, okay din sa ito. Kasi sobrang gaan ng laptop na ito. And about the price of this laptop, no? Ang SRP nito, pag binili nyo, especially sa Japan, I think it will roughly around mga 50,000. Converted na sa Philippine peso Pero dito sa Laptop Factory, bebenta lang natin to ng mga around 30,000. Normally, ang mga i5 natin is ganun yung mga price range, 30,000. Pero imagine niyo naka-premium laptop na kayo na 30,000 lang. Kasi yung mga i5 na premium laptop natin dito sa Laptop Factory, nasa 40,000 na nabang pa rin yan. So dito sa Laptop Factory, naka-premium laptop ka na, IPS display with Microsoft Office Lifetime for only 30,000. Okay, so I think nasabi ko na lahat ng tungkol dito sa unit na ito. So if you do have comments, suggestions, if you have feedback on this laptop sa mga Fujitsu users dyan, you could actually comment down below para matulungan nyo na rin yung mga ibang customers natin. Dito kasi sa YouTube natin, if may maganda sa unit, sasabihin natin. And kung may pangit sa unit, sasabihin natin. And then again, this is Tito Dustin. Thank you for staying this long. And the like and the subscribe is much appreciated. Grabe oh, ang ganda ng laptop na to. Kanina ko pa, hanggang ngayon bit-bit ko pa rin, hindi ako nangalay. See you on our next video. Have a good day, bye-bye.